Hi. It's been a while. A lot of things have been going on. And I'm here to share. A lot of you may know this, but on January 24th, 2026, I lost the hubs. The love of my life, my husband, my hubby. It was a long, hard battle he fought. He was born with congenital heart failure. He wasn't supposed to make it past 25. He died at 63. So, people say that he really got a full life. He did. But I wanted him here a little bit longer. I wanted him here till he was 80. He had heart disease. He had end-stage kidney disease and non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver. And he had issues with his lungs. So, with all that, he was amazing. He was a warrior. He was my Iron Man. He was my hero. I had faith. I had prayer. I had strength. I had love for this man. And most health professionals and probably even people looked at me a little bit like she's somewhere on a dream world, thinking that he's going to get better. But he was tired. He was struggling. And as humans, it's really hard for us to grasp that love, that person that we love is not going to be there anymore. And I feel his spirit all around me in our home. I know he's here. I've been talking to him. I'm going to be that crazy old lady talking to herself, but she's really talking to her husband, who's no longer here. But he was an amazing man. We had an amazing life. And he took me for who I am, for everything. With my flaws, my not so great days, my lateness, but he loved me, for me. Like, really loved me no matter what. And up until he went into hospital this last time in early January, I told him, "You know I love you?" He says, "Do you know I love you?" And he said, "Thank you for being so positive." And I said, "I have to be for you. It's important to be, because that's all part of your healing." And he said, "Yeah." So, to know him was to love him. He was a driving instructor with the patience of a saint. He loved his kids so much. He really did. And if you're one of them, I hope your life was shaped by him. Maybe you may not always remember his name, but he affected you. he touched you in a way you'll never ever forget as long as you drive a car. And I always told him that. He was so, like, invested in his kids. And even if you were an adult, an older person, he was so invested and always wanted to really see them do well. And he found something that he absolutely loved late in life. And that's amazing. And that's so lucky that you find something that you love, that you can't wait to get back to. Like, not that you can't stand to go to, but you want to go back to. So, I can't even say more about that. But I can say that there are so many people that loved him and cared for him and was affected by his life. He never complained about how sick he was his whole entire life. Most times I didn't even know how hurting he was, how much hurt he had. But he persevered. I always said he had great resilience, determination, persistency. And he was strong, way beyond his body frame. And if you knew him, and if you got in a disagreement with him, you know how strong his tongue was. So, some days are hard, even though it's only been a couple of days. We're taking one moment at a time. And I'm going through peaks and valleys through this first phase of grief. But my intention is never to stop talking about him, never to stop talking about the effect that he had on me in my life, and how being a care partner for him was amazing, hard, easy, loving, fulfilling, and I do it all again. So, more to go on about that. But if you have a partner, love them, kiss them, hug them, treasure them. And when they leave this life, always keep them close to you. And even though they're physically not there, they're there. So, right now, the best thing for me is to talk, and talk a lot. Talk with friends, with family, with anyone. Talk to this camera. Maybe some of you may stay this whole video, maybe you won't. But I needed you to know. So, slowly, I'll get back to me. And the past year has been rough. He was in the hospital 4 times. And he just powered through it. We had great help. We had great family, friends, support system. That's so important, to communicate, to reach out for help, to get it when you need it. So if you reached out to me, thank you. If you were in our group chat, thank you. Because I told LB all the time about it. I told him how people were rooting for him, praying for him, lifting him up, and it kept him going. So do that when someone's sick. Let them know that you're thinking of them. Because you never know how it feels to lay in a hospital bed and just wait for someone to come visit you. It's important to be there every day for them if you're very close to them, because you have to put yourself to the side sometimes and do it all for them. So, thank you for listening to this, and I hope to see and talk to you soon.